Today we have to fix a major design flaw. Our slab finally started to crack.
In this envelope is the gender of our baby.
All right guys, y'all know we've had so many problems with this build. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, from months and months and months back, it has been absolutely crazy. So today we have to fix a major design flaw and we got some cracks in the concrete. Let's get into it. So yesterday we ended up doing a little bit of prep work. We came in and we took out some of the rebar that was sticking up. We cut the rot resistant sleeves on there. We got that good. We need to take this plastic part off right here. It's not really that big of an issue because you'll find out. To fit, we left a little bit extra on top so water can't get under, but it'll all make sense here in a minute. All right, I didn't really need this. I just thought it'd be funny. People often ask, Jason, why do you do things harder than it needs to be? Well, I like to have a workout. It keeps me feeling young. Oh, and guess what? Here's me doing a little maintenance, putting on a new blade for all you haters out there. I'm just kidding. I thought that was funny. Rufio, I don't think thinks this is very funny. He actually gets pretty bored here in a minute. Bye-bye, Rufio. We got a good amount of concrete here, and as you guys know, we had to engineer, re-engineer, do this over and over and over. And another ordeal to this whole thing is we got one day to figure this out.
Rain's coming.
Tons of rain, more rain. We've had a lot. You guys know we were lucky to even get that other part done. So we're gonna jump in and try to get this done as much as we can. We're gonna try to do front and back because, again, for any of you guys that missed it, we are not done framing. We have to do this part to finish framing, front door windows, back door windows, all that. So let's get to it. It's gonna be the hottest day of the year so far.
Yeah. High
80s, mid 80s, and it's gonna feel like 200. Pencil on. Now we're gonna take the silicone and we're gonna put it on the inside of that line, and then when we put our board down on it, it'll keep all the concrete juices and water stuff coming out. All right. Pick it up. You got it? Straight down. All right, guys, so literally 2 minutes in, I'm already sweating. It's warm, but so in theory, whenever we put the concrete in there to fill in that gap, we're hoping that it doesn't just all ooze out the water and stuff and then stain the front concrete. That's all we're trying to do and avoid it. There will be spots that moisture can come out later, but as of right now, we're just trying to keep it where the concrete juices stay in there and not stain our front porch as much as possible. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the next ones. I already know some of you guys are freaking out that we're putting the silicone down. It's gonna hold moisture in, it's gonna ruin the whole build. Guys, just trust the process. All right, so that is treated lumber down there, so we can leave it. All of this is untreated, and on the bottom it's treated. That way, whenever we put our metal and everything, it's good, it's treated, and then the cement will be on the inside. So we're gonna do the same thing to the back, and then we'll get to the fun part, mixing tons of concrete. So as you guys can see, water's coming out, which clearly rain getting down in there in the sleeves, which means if it's holding water, that means water won't be able to come up. As of right now, these posts are rated for like 50 years anyway, so I don't care that there's water in there because it'll get soaked up and dry up anyways. It has been raining a lot, so as soon as we get the metal on and everything, it'll close it in and it'll be good. So some of you commenting about that it's not a big deal. It actually is a great thing. It's showing that it holds water, which means water can't get in. This is an awesome thing for Danielle and I to be doing as a team. It is crazy to truly think we started this build as soon as Danielle got pregnant. Literally the moment we started putting posts in the ground, she was pregnant. So how cool will it be to look back? We did this together. All right, so the fun begins. We waited about an hour, let the silicone dry. Let's get some concrete going. And I truly think the only thing worse than watching paint dry is mixing cement. Okay. Like that? Yeah, we can on anyway. We're just gonna have to get the other, all of it mixed real good, quick. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Like I said earlier, it is crazy to think that Danielle and I have built this house while she has been pregnant. We literally, again, found out as soon as we started putting posts in the ground. And what is wild to us is this whole build will probably be done by the time the baby is born. And we could look back and watch this, and our baby can look back and watch this when they grow old and see that mom and dad tried their absolute hardest to build them an awesome place to live. We always say, if you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. And this is the reality of it. This isn't easy work, it's not fun work, but it's stuff that has to be done. And the best part of all of it is, again, our baby can look back over the years and see mom and dad were right. If you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. All right, I don't know how long that took, to be honest. We kind of did it slow, this first one, make sure we got it right. I am very pleased with how smooth it is in there. It came out really, really well. We're gonna start working on the next one, and then we'll come back once it's starting to harden a little bit, finish it up some more. We'll work on the last one, and then we'll come back and finish it. We'll get that one going, and it'll just be a routine all the way around. So I think as of right now, we're gonna throw you guys on a time lapse. We'll see how long it takes to do one, just no edits, no nothing, how quick we could do it without messing with the camera. As you guys can see, Danielle is staying back whenever we pour the concrete in the wheelbarrow. She covers her nose. We're not taking any chances. But it is super awesome working together, and we've learned how to work together very well. I honestly don't think many couples out there can get to this point, and it wasn't always great. I'm not the easiest to work with, but Danielle has learned so much when it comes to building. So to watch this back as I edit is such a cool feeling, knowing I literally picked the best partner. Okay, so total in on that one was 30 minutes, 29:44, something like that. So we got it down. We saw the first time was 40 minutes. We got it down to 30. So I think it's gonna be 25, 30 minutes to do the rest of each one. So that's another hour, a little bit over an hour of doing it. But they have come out absolutely awesome for what they are. And truly, at the end of the day, they don't even have to be perfect at all, because you'll never see it. All it is a gap that we're filling up, and then whenever we frame our walls on the front and back, you're gonna see it's completely different than how we frame the sides. We're gonna do it like a pole barn. So what we did was way good enough for what we did. So very happy. All right, guys, we got it. We only showed the back a couple of things. I don't think y'all need to watch it over and over and over. It was about 3.5, almost 4 hours of doing the concrete.
Yeah.
We got it down to about 30 minutes, and then grabbing the bags, doing all that stuff. Oh,
It's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
guys, it came out 5.5 inches.
Yeah.
It's 5.5 inches tall by 30. Concrete calculator on the internet is spot on. I mean, spot on. It is perfect. So we have a couple extra bags because I grabbed a couple extra. It said it would take 4.5 bags, and it did. And I grabbed 5 for each section. So we have a couple bags extra. We'll throw somewhere before this rain. Probably not. We'll have some more hard bags. But we got that down. That was a major problem we had in our design flaw. We were hoping to have it done. It wasn't from the very beginning. We've had to change everything. So, hey, a little work on our end's not a big deal. We'll get it done. And we have crazy rain for like a week coming.
Yeah.
So we had to get this done now so it could dry before it rains. And then the rain will actually help and water it for us. So I know some people are probably saying too, why didn't you put rebar? Why didn't you put the anchors in the ground, all that? Literally, this is just like a spacer, really, just fill in the gap. And it'll give it a nice solid foundation. So I think it's 100% fine for what we're doing. We probably could have done a dry pour, but Cheyenne, the concrete lady, said, Jason,
Jason.
promise me, Jason, that's my best impression of her.
Yeah.
Jason, promise me you won't do a dry pour in this. So Cheyenne, if you happen to watch, since this is a concrete video, I did not do a dry pour, and we laid it in there nice and good, or whatever he says. But anyways, I'm pumped that it's done. It is hot. It's mid 80s and it feels like 100.
Yeah, it's so hot.
It is crazy, but we're gonna take a break and then get back to it. Oh, okay, guys, next day. It is a little humid, a little nasty. It's supposed to be raining tonight, crazy storms tonight, tomorrow, the next day for a good minute. But right now we did get some, looks like some good dew and stuff over the night, so kept it kind of a little bit moist or whatever. But the slabs that we put in, I'm gonna call them slabs, the sections, they came out phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm so proud.
Yeah, they came out really good. They're nice and smooth.
Yeah.
They are about 1/4 of an inch lower than the whole slab, which is absolutely awesome, because if we happen to get moisture in there, it won't go into our main slab, won't puddle up in. And then if we happen to have spills or anything inside and it gets under the baseboards and drywall and stuff, it will go down and then come out and go down. We did a phenomenal job, I think, truly. We are not concrete people at all. Normally, dry pour is what we go for, but Cheyenne didn't do dry pour, came out pretty good. No, I do not want a job. Don't ask me. Okay. But I am very happy with this. Plus, it's going to lock these posts in even better. I know a lot of people were asking about that. So I think it's perfectly fine. And then the no rebar or anything like that, I think it's perfectly fine. Yeah. I think for what we did, again, it's perfect. And as of right now, no cracking. But, oh baby, it finally happened. Our slab finally started to crack. This was what we were hoping would never happen. We were terrified. Just kidding. They said there's 2 things about concrete. It'll crack, and it's heavy, and it's hard to steal, is what they say. So it is cracking right here in the middle. What are the odds that it's like right in the middle where our front porch will be? It's not a big deal. It's not gonna hurt anything. And then the other one is literally in the cut, and that's 100% what they're going for. That's why they put those cuts there, to hopefully make it where it'll crack in that cut. And that one right there in the front, truly, it's not anything. That's why they put rebar in all of this, and it holds it together. So it's really not a big deal. But I know you're saying, well, if you put rebar in this to keep it from falling apart, why didn't y'all put rebar in that? Where is it gonna go? Yeah. Those boards aren't going anywhere. I mean, it's locked in there whether it starts to crack or not. It's literally just to fill the gap. So
exactly, I'm
pumped. Like Danielle said, we are shocked the first cracks are here and not the main slab that we had issues with from the very beginning.
Yeah,
so
no cracks so far that we've noticed.
Yeah, there were surface cracks over there, but it was literally just on top. And the concrete people saw that when they came back to pour all this. They're like, wow, like very surprised. So as of right now, we'll never know if it's cracking on the front unless we see it on the top. But yeah, blown away We have engineered, re-engineered, did everything, and I think the reason that slab isn't cracking, there's no weight on it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a massive thing. And then we haven't driven on here, done anything at all. Oh, right there in that line, it's a little cracked too, but it's right in the cut line, so it's perfect. So I mean, it is working out great. I do know it's taken forever. It's taken a long time. You guys have been building forever. It's taken all this time. Guys, the fact that we re-engineered it to be like this, I think it's going to be a long time of it lasting.
Yeah.
And that is worth it to us, is to do it the best we possibly can and make it last the longest. We don't care if it takes a long time. Just to reiterate, we have a house in town. It is completely finished, 100%. And this out here we're still working on. I still think before the baby's here, the house will be ready to go, at least this portion.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, we did check on our baby. We know the gender, kinda. What baby?
So in this envelope is the gender of our baby. That's crazy.
And your shirt is not an indicator. We
Oh.
were already wearing it, which, by the way, we both picked out the same shirt.
We always do that.
Yeah, so it was this morning. We went to the baby appointment, and you guys will be seeing this later on.
This
But
is unopened. We don't
yeah,
know.
we did mess with your mom. Nobody knows. We don't know. We actually told her, we're like, can you write it down? She said, all right, close y'all's eyes. So I looked down, you closed your eyes. She did the scan after already doing everything. But our baby, boy or girl, is insanely healthy, doing great.
Super active.
How many pounds?
I forgot.
1.6 pounds or something like that. Whatever it is, it's spot on of what it's supposed to be. It was upside down, and by the time they did the scan, it already flipped over. Mel? No?
What?
Isn't that what you said? Because then she scanned up here.
Oh no, I was just saying from the previous scan where
Misunderstanding on my part.
Yeah.
So, but
we're not breech anymore.
yeah, we have been feeling the baby move around. You could see it moving in the belly. No, we're not going to film that right now. Danielle is very.
I don't want.
Yeah, she
Everybody
doesn't
see my
want.
skin.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. But I've been able to feel it. You feel it. You felt it completely move over.
Yeah.
So it is awesome. The baby's doing great, and it's every time we go, which a month goes by so fast. We just feel so much better and better and better as time goes on, and we find out very healthy, still very active. We asked a bunch of questions on, traveling. Can we ride dirt bikes, four-wheelers?
Jason was asking if I can ride dirt bikes.
Well,
and
it was more of can we go on four-wheelers? Can we take this side-by-side? We just want to make sure we can still do what we need to do and have fun and get around here, but also when is at the limit to stop. So we do appreciate everyone watching. I have no idea how this translated in video, but we are sore today. It was a lot of work. Nothing but respect for concrete workers out there. We did mix by hand because we wanted to. It's a good workout. And then also, we always don't have to do things the easiest way. If you guys don't have a mixer, can't afford a mixer or whatever, do it by hand, get you a wheelbarrow. It's a little bit of workout, but in the end, it comes out great. And again, almost zero spill outside of that. So what we did worked.